Hey Slayers, what's up? It's your girl Tiana, aka the Swagslayer, creator of the Swagslayer Talk, coming to you live today. I do not have my lovely co-host Rhonda because she is doing a brunch with Diva today on Tuesday instead of her regular time on Wednesday. It is still at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so do make sure that you head over to her Instagram, the Pink Diva Studios, to watch. She has a guest, of course, every week. I also do think she's still doing Brunch with Diva this Wednesday as well. So be on the lookout for that at the regular time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today I do not have an all well, good, knowledgeable topic, but however, we can chat about anything that you like to put any topic in the live chat and we can chat about that. But I definitely do want to talk about the NFT world. It is crazy. Lots of great things are happening, of course, over on Vivi, where we talk about all the time. But Quib also has stuff definitely that you want to take a look at, and be on the lookout for. It's really what I'm trying to say. What's up, Bourbon City Picker? You also definitely want to look at CoinGecko, because on CoinGecko, it is a platform where you can take a look at different things. However, they are, and why I have Bourbon City Picker here real quick, just a shout out to him. Be on the lookout because I believe Rhonda is dropping a custom candle with Ashley from A&B Consignment in July, which is next month. Then I'm August with the custom candle. And then I believe Bourbon City Picker is September. So be on the lookout for that, for his custom candle. Of course, we'll talk about it here on the show and we'll remind you. But okay, back to CoinGecko. So on CoinGecko, they are partnering with different artists because, as you know, an NFT is typically a picture, a graphic of some sort. A non-fungible token is also what it's called. But on CoinGecko, they are basically giving away, you do have to pay for the gas of Ethereum, these designer NFTs created by an artist. So they just did the MZKX CoinGecko NFT. It's their second one. It's called the Keepa. So the first one I don't remember because I kind of just browsed over it and was like, whatever, and kept going. But then the second time I saw it, I was like, okay, so we definitely went and got one of those. They are technically free. You just need the gas, which is the Ethereum, to get it transferred to your Ethereum wallet. So you definitely want to be able to have access to that. It's just CoinGecko. I will type it in the live chat so it's not spelled wrong, and you can just find the app in the App Store. Let me move out of this page. And then CoinGecko, just on its own, without all the fun NFTs, you can use that to track the prices of different digital currency. Plus, they do give what they call candies, which is like little points, which helps you to accumulate what we would consider free money, basically, because just like most of the apps, whether it's Robinhood, Coinbase, et cetera, they will provide free coins to you. So it's the same thing with CoinGecko. If you sign in every day, you get these little candies and you're able to redeem those for something of value. So I like to use my CoinGecko to check the prices each day on what I have in my portfolio. Of course, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Some people have Doge. You can, look at that there, DOT, and different things like that. You can also do it. Look at the different exchanges. You can look at the NFTs, which is a thing that, you can't do everywhere looking at NFTs. So you want to be able to look in there and check that out. It's a free app to just kind of get your feet wet, to kind of take a look at what's going on in the market and where you're at and what you might be interested in doing. It has derivatives on there as well, if you're familiar with derivatives, Binance futures, different things like that. That's an example of a derivative. I'm just reading them off my phone. So I don't do derivatives. I just do the NFTs, of course, and the digital currency. You can also take a look at Kraken, Binance, Coinbase, Gemini, Crypto.com, different things like that. All of those things are in Gate.io, which in some places you can only exchange certain digital currencies such as OMI or Ecomi tokens on Gate.io and just one other or two other platforms. So you can look at all those platforms, check out all those currencies. What's up, Tasha? Matter of fact, shout out to Tasha at SugarBears04 because I have my cup today. So it's the all black on black studded Starbucks cup. Thanks to Tasha, I was able to get one because I could not find one anywhere in my area, and she was able to find one. And she sent it out to me. She has the hookup on all kind of cups. So definitely DM her over at SugarBears04 if you want to get a Starbucks cup that's hard to get and hard to come by. I know she'll be listing them soon, but they're not all listed yet. So you can DM her directly to get a cup. So shout out to her. Thanks, girl. Hey, I love this cup. Y'all know black is my favorite color. As you can see, I'm still set up from Friday for paint night. I never rearranged my office back to the way it should have been, but I plan to do that. Be on the lookout. We're playing bingo live next month. I think we decided on the 2nd. I think the first Friday of July is what it is. No, the 4th. Sorry. July 4th is the first Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be playing live bingo right here on the channel and giving away prizes and stuff like that. Oh wait, it is the 2nd. Girl, I need to be looking at the right calendar. It's July 2nd, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because Rhonda's birthday is on the 9th. So that's why we didn't do it that day, because she'll be out. Yeah, I can show the cup again. Let me show it up close. So it's the all black on black Starbucks studded cup. I love this cup. I couldn't find it anywhere to save my life. It's even studded on the top. I don't want to spill anything out of it, but it's studded on the top as well. And then, of course, it has the straw that doesn't fall out. Love this cup. And if it wasn't for Tasha, I would not have one because I'm not into all those other colors. I just want black. So she has a whole bunch of other stuff. So if you've been searching for a Starbucks cup and couldn't get your hands on one, DM Tasha at SugarBears04 and see what she has. See if she has what you're looking for. So yeah, so July 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll play live bingo and we'll have giveaways. There'll be several of us, myself, Rhonda, Terry, Tina, Ashley. It's a couple of us. So we'll be here doing that. Of course, we'll be here Thursday at our regular time at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll teach you something so you can learn something new and find another way to make money, because that's what we do here. We talk about fun, finance, and fashion. There was something else I wanted to point out, but of course, my sporadic brain. Yes, it does. Thank you, Bourbon City Picker. I love it. But I should have wrote it down. Dang it. I cannot remember, but I do have something I'm going to post on my Instagram probably next week. Oh, be on the lookout for my unboxing from LISTPERFECTLY. Okay, so I won their last big giveaway. I have the laptop right here. I haven't opened it yet because I want to open it on the unboxing. So I got a couple cool things for them, so be on the lookout for that. But in the box that you'll see on the unboxing, they sent these really cool cozies. So I'm going to be giving away these cozies. I'll give away 2 because I think I got 4 or 3. I'll give away at least 1 at the bingo night on July 2nd, but then I'll give away another one sometime this month on the live show, along with some other things that I'll just ship out, because I'm putting together a whole bunch of mystery boxes also in my Poshmark closet at Swagslayer on Poshmark, because I'm going back to work, you guys know, in July, because I want to generate income to invest in some other things without taking away income out of my business or my household. My husband works, he pays for household things. I can pay for household things, but we've agreed that all the money I make can go back into the business to grow it. And so I was like, well, I need additional money. So I'm going to work for 4 months from July to December, possibly January, but it's typically, well, it's like the last week of July. So it's basically August to December, maybe January. So if you want to co-host or guest host, one of the Swagslayer talks between that time frame with Rhonda, my co-host, and you want to guest host a Tuesday and a Thursday, you can have the whole week with you and Rhonda to talk about any topics that fit under the category of fun, fashion, and finance. Of course, you guys can talk about those things. I'm hoping, there's no lock in, but I'm hoping that Rhonda's Plush and Posh group will get together and just take over my channel for a whole week and talk about plus sizes. I learned so much from their Posh and Sip that they did, the plus size Posh and Sip. I know that Tina is going to do a week and Terry's going to do a week. So DM me at Swagslayer Fashion on Instagram if you'd like to take over the channel and be a guest host with my co-host Rhonda for a whole week on the channel, a Tuesday and Thursday at the 12:30 p.m. Eastern time, the regular time. Hey, see what's up, girl? Happy Tuesday. And then that way we can keep the show going. We can keep the information and the knowledge flowing and ways to make money and grow our money, even though I will be behind a desk. Technically at my house, I'll be at the same desk, just with a work setup while I work for those 4 months, because I don't want the show to stop just because I won't be available at that time. Also be on the lookout for myself and Tasha, SugarBears04, who are going to be doing some clubhouse rooms along with Marina and Marte starting next week. That is the plan, that we're going to start next week. We're going to do 2 a week on different topics, such as, of course, NFTs, because everybody in Clubhouse hasn't heard about them or come to this show. We'll be talking about couponing. We'll be talking about Amazon, because if you coupon and get it for free and then you sell it on Amazon, it's just all profit. We'll be talking about some other things like that, because, of course, I'm motivated by money. So most of the things I talk about are money. However, I know Marte, Tasha, and Marina have other topics that they would like to discuss as well, and I want to be supportive in that, because we can't always talk about money. I get it. Life has a balance, so we'll be talking about other things like that as well. So I want to remind you of that. That'll be coming up next week. It'll be posted on our Instagram pages, and then, of course, I'll put the link in my bio so it's easy to find on the days. We just haven't narrowed down the days and the times just yet. There is not a Fast 15 today. However, make sure next Tuesday that you head over to C's channel. It's by C. I think it's right after this show on Tuesday. I think it's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Correct me if I'm wrong, C, in the comments. On next Tuesday, I believe is her rescheduled date, because it was going to be this Tuesday. But if I'm incorrect, C, always put it in the comments when your show is. And then Bourbon Center Picker, I have not DM'd you, but I know you have a lot going on, because we got to get you on the show. I definitely want to get you on the show before I go back to work. So we'll get that worked out some sort of way. And then, yes, this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, myself and Tasha from SugarBears04 are going to be doing a live sale right here on the channel. I have to create the little thing for it, because I haven't. I'm just trying to get everything together for me to go back to work with my family situated and everything, because I haven't gone to a job in so long that I'm like, what do I do? Like, it's so confusing when you've been out of work and now you're like, I got to work for somebody. So I've been working on that. But yes, this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Tasha and I will be doing a live sale right here on the Swagslayer Fashion Instagram channel. She has a ton of stuff. Like, it's unreal. So I'm sure she'll show the Starbucks cups, whichever one she hasn't gotten listed yet, because she has so many. And then she definitely has a variety of clothing, seasons, bathing suits. I bought 2 from her. And then C is confirming that, yes, it's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next Tuesday is correct. You are always welcome for the shout out. What is up, Rhonda? We have already talked about your show. It's a Tuesday today instead of Wednesday, Brunch with Diva at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Pink Diva Studios. Don't forget to head over there. She does have a guest. Rhonda, can you please confirm? Because I said earlier you probably have a show tomorrow too at 2 p.m., but I wasn't sure if that was exactly correct. So can you confirm if you'll be live tomorrow as well at the same time? Yes, you've been spending a lot of time with the kids and the grandson. Yes, the new baby will be here in July. I totally understand. First of all, why don't I know somebody who's having a new baby? I want to get that new baby smell so bad, like right in the crevice of their neck. I just want to nuzzle my nose in there. But nobody I know is having a child, and I'm not having one. So, and I'm too young, and so is my child to have a grandchild. So I have to wait like at least another 20 years before we get a grandkid in here. I'm just like, what is going on? But I can wait 20 years, no problem. What is up, Christy? Girl, I miss you. I know you got a whole bunch going on. We haven't seen you in a while, but business definitely has to be handled first, and then we'll get with you for sure, for sure. If you want to join the Friday night, 8 p.m. live sale with myself and Tasha, DM me. We are always happy to have guests on the live show. There's definitely room for 2 more people. So if you DM me and you're available this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll definitely add you to the lineup. I know Ashley from Let me see if I can remember her whole name. I think it's AshFitLife 2018 _ Poshmark, something like that. She'll be there too. So it'll be 5 of us if 2 more people jump on. There's always room. Yes. So yesterday at 2 p.m. Yes. So she's confirming. Yes. Today and tomorrow she's having brunch with Diva at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Instagram. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Yes, there's nothing like grandchildren. Steve knows because she always got her grandbabies. They are too cute. So yes. Yes, at 8 p.m. EST. Yes. So Christy's down. What up, Christy? Oh, first of all, if y'all never seen Christy's storage unit, she has a whole bunch of stuff too. So it's always going to be something you can find at the live sale. We're going to try to continue to have the live sale each Friday, except for the Fridays that we do bingo, painting, karaoke, whatever like that. So we'll do it at least twice a month for the live sale at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll have one special event, and then we'll have one Friday off because your girl needs time off. Okay. Stop it. Okay. Yeah, no. Yes, we're all young for those grandbabies because our children, especially if we've had our children young, they pop out children way young. I mean, I wasn't super old when I had mine, but I'm trying to make my kid wait till she's like 30 to have a child. I'm like, you better live your whole life before you have this kid because there's no going back, okay? There's no going back. And I wanted to have my children early. My original goal was to have all 4 of my children before my 21st birthday. That's what I want to do. I want to pop them out, knock them out, teach them what they need to know, get them out of my face so me and my husband could still be sexy in our 40s and be out gallivanting the country. Well, I didn't have a husband, so I didn't have any children, and I was not happy. I was like, where are these 4 babies that I'm supposed to be popping out and getting through school and getting out of my house? But that's not the plan God had, so that's not what we did. So I have 1 baby. And of course, my husband. So that worked. And now that I have 1 baby, I don't know what I would have done with an extra 3 babies. But I was, before you're 21, you're real young, you're energetic, you got time. You probably don't have as much patience. And you definitely don't have as much wisdom. But you could have figured it out. That's what I thought. I could have figured it out. See, you had the right plan, Bourbon City. That's the plan. Get y'all out of my house by Felicia so then I can live like a kid for the rest of my life. Now, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'm going to be older and still will not be able to send my child to go get groceries I forgot in the car because she, I'm like, oh, drive up to the store. Mommy forgot, butter. Nope, because she still won't be old enough to drive. Like, are you serious right now? I just look young. You know the saying, the black don't crack. But baby, I was like, what is going on here? But it worked out. Everything in good timing. She's at school right now. Thank goodness. I get so much more done now that she can return to school. She is doing summer school just to reacclimate herself to sitting down, following instructions, because let's be real, it was a free-for-all at my house. My entire family was home. My husband worked from home. I worked from home. She did school from home. We both would just run around doing whatever. So she needed that time to reacclimate herself to school. And she's loving it. She's loving being back, seeing her family, interacting with somebody other than her mommy and her daddy, because I know that had to be a lot on her to be like, oh my God, it's my mom again. I haven't seen anybody else. So she was so excited her first day. She was like, it was the best. Really, she's been saying it's been the best the whole time. I think this is week 2 of summer school. I was like, keep up that enthusiasm, girl, when fall hits, because it's time to get to work. Because 6th grade is when their life changes, in my opinion, because, we've talked about dual enrollment. We talked about year-round schooling starting basically from 5th grade to 6th grade. She's taking all her foreign languages now, so she doesn't have to take them in high school. So she has open credits to then take the college classes while she's in high school. So when she finishes her high school diploma, she'll also have her AA degree and then be like 5 classes away from her AS degree and then finish her bachelor's degree by 20. And then if she wants to get a master's degree, she can do 2 more years at 22. And then when everybody else is getting out with their bachelor's, if they don't change their major and they get it all right the first time, She'll be finishing with her master's. And I know how hard it is to get it all right the first time because I changed my major at least 4 or 5 times. So that was definitely tricky for me. And it took me a while to finish. I did finish, but it took me a while. Yeah, so Chrissy, I get it. You don't want any. The older I got, the less I wanted them, to be honest. Like, if my daughter didn't come when she came, I was going to have 0. And I would have been happy with that because I would have been free to roam the country for the rest of my life without any, responsibilities. Like, my husband and I were watching something on TV and they were skydiving, right? And my husband's like, man, I would never do that. And I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do that now, because we have a child. And he was like, what about me? I said, if we didn't have a child, I would just talk you into doing it. I was like, we would have nothing to lose. I was like, we would just do it. And he just laughed because he's like, the fact that you think you can talk me into doing something I don't want to do. And I was like, have you looked at your life? He didn't say anything because I was like, you're in love. Anything. I'm like, well, babe, I think it's a good idea. And if I give you some good points, you might be like, okay. But yeah, I would be doing all kind of dangerous stuff if I didn't have a child. Like before I had a child, I went spelunking, which if you don't know what that means, that's cave diving. Of course, the cave could collapse on you. I was in a state I had never been in. I mean, there are all kind of things I would do if I did not have a kid. But now that I have one, I can never do those things because I don't want to put her or me in a situation where, one, I'm so handicapped that now she has to take care of me. Not fair. Or I die prematurely because my foolishness, and now she has to live a section of her life, without a parent that she wouldn't have had to live that section without me if I hadn't been running around doing foolish stuff. So I was just like, whatevs. But I'm just telling y'all, if y'all young enough to hear me, just wait to have them children. I'm telling you, live your life. Like Rihanna says, just live your life. I'm not going to sing it because I can't sing. Hi, Penny. Type in the chat and tell us how about your girls trip because those pictures were amazing. See, people are out and about. That's why I put out that reel because you can't keep me inside no more. Okay. Everybody is doing their thing. Yes. With age does come wisdom. Yeah. Yes, the older you get, the fewer kids you want. And it's true because those kids don't listen. You be trying to pour that wisdom into them so they don't make the same mistakes and they ignore you like, whatever, mom, whatever, dad. I know what I'm doing. How do you know what you're doing? You've been here 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. We've been here 30, 40, 50 years. And we try to tell you, don't do that. That's not going to work. But it's the same thing we did. We weren't listening. So whatever. I agree. Yep. If she hadn't come when she did, you wouldn't have had them. They are a blessing. They are amazing. Especially mine. She is the exact replica of me. It's a little scary, to be honest. I'm like, oh no. Childless by choice. That's the best choice in the world. I know there are women out there who are like, oh my God, I really want a baby. Like one of my very closest friends, she wanted to have her own baby so bad. It did not work out for her. And that pain and that hurt and that desire, because she loves kids, it's in her. She just can't, that's how God made her. And I'm always thinking, girl, you are free to do whatever you want. You and your husband can be having relations in the kitchen, on the stairwell, anywhere. There's no kid to pop in and catch you. You feel me? I'm like, me and my husband having to sneak around, especially when we are locked up in here to be like, is she asleep? She's not coming, right? I'm like, girl, hush. But I can never take that from anyone because to have a child, now that I have one, I know is a spectacular, miraculous thing. And I've always wanted to adopt. Even before I wanted to give birth, I wanted 14 kids. That's because I didn't know any better. I was going to adopt 10 and give birth to 4. And then I realized I would never have enough time for any of them. So that would be like living in an orphanage. So then I thought maybe I'd adopt 2 who are like brother and sister and then give birth to 2 who are, siblings. And that way it'd be like 2 sets of siblings. But, they'd have me and their dad, to take care of them. Because I just feel like, procreating children when there's so many children that need to be loved already, like it kind of, it's like a tug of war in my brain because I'm like, let's just love the kids that are already here and not make more of them. But, everybody wants what they want and whatever their desire is. Thank goodness we live in a country that you can pretty much do whatever you want. So you're free to birth children, adopt children, have no children, have 40 children if you want, sex tuplets and all that crazy, which I always think, how do all those kids fit in your belly? Because I had one kid in my belly and I thought I was going to die. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I could not breathe. I could not walk. It was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. Like, I went to the mall, which is my absolute favorite thing to do, and I could not even walk around to shop. Like, I thought I was going to pass out. It was so bad. It was so bad. So, sorry, I'm trying to read these. Okay. And then Terry said, I have done my experience with what? I have done cave diving, but my experience was not good. No, is that the one? Did you dive? Did you do the cave diving the same day that you did that hike? Let me know if that was the same time. Oh, yes, definitely. I know you're homeschooling your baby today. See, thanks for stopping by. I totally appreciate it. I know I missed some of these comments, so you might already be gone because they are coming in awfully fast today. I don't know what's happening. Yay, your girl trip was fun. What? Why did you have to go to the ER the day before? What? But apparently you survived because you still went on a girls trip. Thank goodness. Like, you were able to still go. Yeah, you don't want to raise kids by yourself. I mean, you can, but I didn't want to. I know that because I was like, I need somebody to babysit this child for free when I go out. And because parents, mother, father, whoever, they have different perspectives. So to have two people in a household to raise a child with a different perspective than the other helps the child grow and to learn. Because if it's just me and the child, I'm just going to tell the child everything. And so, yes, I wanted 14. So they don't know, anything else. They just know one perspective, the perspective I'm always giving them. But if there are two adults in the house, then they get two perspectives and they get to hear two different kinds of ways to do something. And that is so helpful. Yes, me too, Terry, because that would have been horrible. How would I have fed 14 kids, y'all? I'm trying to feed mine, college tuition mine, clothe mine, tutoring, guitar lessons. They're so expensive, y'all. Like, I don't even understand. Yeah, one is good. And your son is so handsome, Terry. OMG. So handsome. But he get his model vibes from his mom. So who am I kidding? And his dad, because we seen him too. So it just run in the family. Y'all got good genes. So, somebody, wait, dang it. Every time I think I have it, then the comments jump up. Oh, are you saying I can still adopt children, Christy? No, I'm, the patience that I do not have. What I would do though is like, no, that's not true. I was about to lie. So there was a time that my husband and I thought about fostering children. But then what I realized was, as we started to go through the process, is I would get too attached to the child. And the way foster children works is they live with you, you take care of them, you love on them. But then when it's time for them to move to another house, or their biological parent gets settled, then they go with them, right? No, because I would be the person outside the biological parent's house after they done took the child, trying to claim the child back, and I'd go to jail because I can't do the I love you, you're the best, we talk, I read you bedtime stories, all of this stuff, and then you don't get to stay with me. Like, so we had to stop that process because I just had to tell my husband, I said, I'm not going to be able to handle this. I'm going to be a wreck. So we didn't foster, but we did think about doing it. It's not how I was trying to think around. Look, you know, Tasha, because you have all those babies who are actually not babies anymore. They're almost all grown, running around in your house, doing their thing. But your son is talented. Well, all your babies are talented, but look, like they come out with these amazing ideas. They go off to college and they get new perspectives. Like, it's a whole tiny little human that you're like, how did this even happen? Like, how did you grow and to have your own thoughts? I mean, mine had her own opinion at 3. She is my child. But at 3 years old, I was like, you have an opinion? What? I'm so confused. And because she is an only child, I spoke to her like an adult. So she responded to me like an adult. And there were sometimes I was like, who are you talking to? But then I had to be like, that's all she knows. She hears you talking to other adults. You talk to her like she's an adult. That's the only way she knows how to respond. So yeah, it was crazy to see this tiny little thing walking around with opinions and thoughts. And she was never disrespectful, but it was just so weird. It was so weird. Yeah. Yeah. And that's my uncle's mom had 12 or 14. But the crazier part is this guy I used to know back in the day. I used to work with him. He was one of 14. And I thought, what? I was like, we live in a different time where people don't have that many children. How are you one of 14 children? Like, I think I was like 18, 19 when I met him. I was like, how are you one of 14 children? This makes zero sense. I was like, that's too many kids. And yes, 100% stalker vibes I would have been doing with them foster kids all day, every day, showing up at their school like, I brought little Johnny lunch. They'd be like, this is not your kid, ma'am. Sit down. And I always wonder, what is it? 10 kids and counting, 12 kids and counting, 14 kids and counting. I don't know how many kids they have now. But, you know, that Caucasian couple who has all the kids, the lady has the brown hair. She has so many kids. Her last one was preemie. Christy. Yes, I can, but my child has to be at school for that because we built a bungalow. We didn't build like a whole mansion. Child, no. And nothing like wanting to hear your parents. So we try to spare her that. Hey, Kara, what's up, girl? You did not find red bottoms at the bins. Yes. Hey, you make that money. That is an amazing find, Kara. Thanks for stopping by to say what's up. I hope your summer is going awesome. You, Christy, you are killing me. Yes, that's the name of the show. Too many kids, we stop counting. But what I learned is, and I think I learned it on this show, and this is my point. I don't know how our, ancestors had so many kids, because I learned on that show that once you have so many kids, like your uterus can fall out of your body. Like, I'm confused. I'm like, what? Why would that even be a thing? Like, it can escape. So I was like, okay, y'all gotta stop having children if that could happen, because I can't just be walking around one day and then my uterus fall out. So y'all can Google that, because yes, I was like, no. And that's when I stopped watching the show. I was like, we're done. Because now every time I see her, I'm scared that they're going to report that she's dead because her uterus fell out. So I had to stop watching the show. But anyway, I think it's amazing to have kids and grandkids. I really need to meet someone who has children, like little, who are going to have babies. So I can squish them just for a little bit when I visit and bring by gifts. But other than that, I don't even know how we got on this topic, but that's my sporadic life. Be on the lookout for sure for my unboxing from LISTPERFECTLY. If you do not have LISTPERFECTLY and would like to try it out, you can use code Swagslayer to get 30% off your first month. And they now have 12 platforms instead of 11, Heroin being the newest platform. I would name them all, but well, I guess I could name them. So it's like Facebook Marketplace. No, I can't name them clearly. Someone texted me and then I got totally distracted. So it's Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Depop, Grailed, Mercari, Shopify, Tradesy, Kittison, Heroin, and Instagram. And I always recommend the business plan if you're not using eBay, or if you create your listing in eBay first and then cross-list it from eBay to all the rest of the plans. The business plan works. If you want to save your listings inside of LISTPERFECTLY for free, I would say get the pro plan if you're using eBay, because it just makes it a lot easier. I do have the pro plan. I enjoy the pro plan. But again, the business plan is budget friendly. They're all kind of budget friendly, but it is budget friendly, especially if you're going to start your listing on eBay and then cross list from there, or you don't sell on eBay at all. The business plan has the extra fields already built into the plan. What, Tasha, you said your dad had 17 children? Wow. and the father of your children is one of 17 from the same lady. She gave birth to 17. I'm like choked up because that's a lot of times. I mean, even if they were doubles, right? So say 16, you gave birth 8 times. That's a lot of times. I can't even breathe. That's a lot of times to give birth. Like, I gave birth once and I never wanted to do it again. I did miscarry a baby after the child I had, and I was like relieved is the word I'm going to use, because being pregnant was rough. My baby was born at 23 weeks, 1 pound, 6 ounces. She was completely transparent. I could see her little organs because she was not fully developed, clearly. And so just to be pregnant again was terrifying for me. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 9 and 10 pound babies. Ooh, yeah. My baby was 1 pound, 6 ounces. And I already told y'all I was having trouble walking. I couldn't breathe. Like, I was a mess. Like, pregnancy is not for me. There's some people, like my cousin, she loves being pregnant. She says she doesn't feel whole or alive if she's not pregnant. So she ended up having 10 kids because she just really wanted to be pregnant all the time. She did not really want the children. So other family members raised those children. But she really enjoyed being pregnant. I did not have that experience. I hope for anyone who ever gets pregnant from now until forever enjoys being pregnant, because there's nothing like uncomfortable, painful pregnancy. That's not what you want in your life. You just want to enjoy the kid, cuddle them, spend all your money on them, and love them forever. So don't forget, 2 p.m., head over to Rhonda's channel on Instagram, the Pink Diva Studios, for Brunch with Diva. Also tomorrow, same time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Brunch with Diva at the Pink Diva Studios. This Wednesday, we have happy hour at 5:30 p.m. Rhonda, correct me if I'm wrong, on the Pink Diva Studios YouTube channel. Yeah, it's Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. on the Pink Diva Studios YouTube channel. And then next Tuesday, 2 p.m. on It's Bossy's YouTube channel, where she will be having the Fast 15. And then on July 2nd, first Friday of July, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are having live bingo with prizes. So you can play along with us through the link that I'll drop in my bio. It'll be in my bio, A&B Consignment's bio, Rhonda, the Pink Diva Studios bio, Splendor Lily, Posh, Evolving Always, somebody I'm sure I'm leaving out bio. So you can play along, and we'll have giveaways on that day. So that's July 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, Rhonda is confirming about the 5:30 this Wednesday. Penny was 4.6 pounds at birth. Oh yes, I like tiny babies. They make me happy because then they can wear those clothes longer. And yes, apparently I must have been talking real fast because Rhonda put woo child. Okay. Also, don't forget this. We'll be here Thursday, regular time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Friday for the live sale. Myself, Ashley, Christy, Tasha, and one other person who would like to join. If you just DM me, it's this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's all I got. Don't forget to head over to Instagram in about 45 minutes. And I will see you on a Thursday. Bye, Slayers.